The following segment is sponsored by American Heart Association.
Summertime is supposed to be fun and easy, but many women are feeling more stressed than ever before. Here to talk about more and how constant or chronic stress can impact our overall well-being and heart health is Dr. Andrea Iglesias. Welcome, doctor. So great to have you on.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, I think this is just a big topic overall, but in our modern day and age, what are some big stressors out there?
So, of course, stress can be very individual, but we do know from studies that there are some things that come up over and over again. So that's family responsibilities, work, health, and money. So
Wow.
those are, things that touch all of our lives in some capacity and can create a lot of stress.
Something I think is really interesting is there not a direct correlation between heart health and stress, right? Can we talk about that a little bit?
Sure. I think when people think about stress, they often think about in kind of the mental well-being side of things, but stress has a direct link to physical health as well, and certainly to heart health. So one of the things that we see, especially when it comes to chronic stress, is that we can see an increase in heart rate and blood pressure and inflammation. And we can also see a change in our behavior when we're really stressed out. I don't know about you, but sometimes we can eat too much, eat too little, or maybe not exercise as much, or stay home too much, or our sleep is disrupted. And all of these things combined can really lead to problems down the line, including some chronic diseases and certainly issues with heart health, which is why the American Heart Association is launching the Protecting Your Wellbeing Together campaign, because it's so important to understand this link and to figure out ways to address those factors.
Well, when you mention, stress eating, I don't know if you have a secret camera in my car, but I tend to go towards chips. Salty is my favorite little stress de-stressor, but I know there's healthier ways to deal. So let's talk about some healthy suggestions that you have for people to deal with stress.
Of course. I think ultimately it's about finding out what works for you. So the things that I'll mention are things that I have tried myself. Finding small manageable things that you can do on a day-to-day basis, like taking a break between things going on at work. So for me, for example, I'm in meeting after meeting, and sometimes I forget to even stand up. So making sure that you have breaks so that you can stretch, you can stand up, you can have a mental break, very important. Also, setting time aside for physical activity in some capacity. For me, it's waking up in the morning, making sure that I get my 30-minute walk, I get some fresh air. Moderate exercise is enough and can go a long way for improving your heart health. And then certainly connecting with your loved ones, family, friends, whether it's in person, having dinner together as a family, really making that effort. And the last thing I'll say is, for me, gratitude is incredibly important. And the studies really show that it can support stress management.
Absolutely.
It just helps you stay centered and focus on the present.
Those are such good suggestions. Thank you so much for coming on, Dr. Iglesias. Those are all really important things to keep in mind. We really appreciate you again.
Thank you so much. And for more information, please go to heart.org/stress, and there's tons of tips and information there.
All right. Thanks again.